What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the vlog. Today we're going to be installing the MST performance intake for the B48 engine. So you guys probably remember my good friend Andres. He's that F30 on Instagram. He's coming over today to get this MST performance intake installed on his B48 engine, supplied to us by Keys Motorsports. Thank you so much, Brian, over at Keys Motorsports. And today we're gonna be making the video on how to install it. I'm gonna do the best job to make this as clear as possible. But like always, if you're looking for a super detailed video on how to install these parts on your F30, make sure you check out Keys Motorsports channel. Those are the guys who really do a great job on delivering content that is step by step when it comes to tutorials and putting parts on your F30. I absolutely love the MST products and they make such a big difference on our F30s, especially when it comes to the sound, the way they sound. They sound so freaking good in the engine bay. So we're gonna do a little bit of before and after and kind of show you what it's all about. Oh man, I absolutely love the lighting in this garage. Looks so good. F30 looking clean, but it's actually super dirty. It's ridiculous. Good morning.
Hello guys.
About to do an intake on this bad boy. It's gonna be exciting. All right guys, so here we are with that F30, the B48 330, and we have unboxed everything from MST and Keys Motorsports. Like always, and anytime I do installs, I like to have everything out in front of me. Obviously we have the piping, we have this heat shield, 2 pieces to the heat shield, the actual filter, a couple of clamps, some MST decals, all the hardware. Of course we have the air freshener, a couple of flight tags from Keys, thank you Brian. The tubing, instructions, we don't need those, and a bunch of stickers from Keys Motorsports. So, it looks like we have everything here, and anytime I'm ever doing an install, I like to see all of the stuff out in front of me before I get started. Ready to get dirty? First step, we are going to be removing this plastic cover, and then we're going to be pulling out this mass airflow sensor, and then we need to pull off this plastic piece, and then actually take out the stock filter, and then from there we should be in a pretty good position to start installing all of that stuff. All right, so this is what the 330 sounds like before the MST intake. First step, remove this bad boy. It's got these little rubber grommets on it. Bam, super easy. Exposing the guts. And then we need to pop out this mass airflow sensor. And the way you do it is you just press down on that white little plastic piece. You pop it out like that, press it down, and pull out. All right, so next BMW came up with the weirdest connection, but it's kind of cool. First, you just press on this tab and the other tab, and you push them together, and it unlocks them. And then we just pull out like that. So you just press on those 2 tabs together, and then pull out, and that plastic piece comes right off. So you can see on the inside there's these little shark fins that go around. That's actually what's locking it in place. Unfortunately, they're not the carbon fiber shark fins. So next we just unclip the actual air box. A couple of metal clips around the circumference of it. Bam. 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 And the last one in there. And then we just go ahead and pull that bad boy off. Yeah. Sweet. Look at that, nice clean new filter. Did you recently replace that? Nice and new, looks good, looks good. Just remove the filter. All right, so next we're gonna remove the actual plastic airbox piece, the lower piece, and the way to do that, if you look over here, there's a clip down here, not really a clip, just kind of like a bump in the plastic that kind of secures this piece to this actual tube, and there are 2 rubber grommets on each side. And release the rubber parts, like so. So, just like that. So basically, all you're doing is lifting straight up from this clip and removing 3, there's actually 3 rubber grommets that hold this whole piece in. Just give it a firm tug and it will eventually come right out. Just go ahead and take our 7mm go. Got that removed. All right, so next we're gonna remove this little ball piece. It has a 16 mil. You're gonna need a 16 mil deep socket just to kind of crack it. All right, so next we're gonna actually install this part of the airbox, the new airbox, and actually it lines up really well. So you just slide it in, and it uses that existing hole that ball piece that was the 16 mil we just removed, uses that existing hole, and then it actually lines up to another hole right over here. We just take one of these new washers and bolts, and then we just go ahead and put the bolt in. It is actually a 10 millimeter bolt, and that washer that you're using is just a normal washer that comes in the pack. It's not a locking washer. We are going to be removing this plastic little hosing right here. This is a 7 millimeter socket. Once you loosen that up, just go ahead and twist that off. It comes out just like that. All right, so next we're gonna remove this 2 T20s for the mass airflow sensor. And then the airflow sensor just comes out like that. All right, so we got the mass airflow sensor in here with our 2 screws and locking washers. And then we go ahead and we take this rubber silicone adapter piece and these 2 metal clamps, and we're actually gonna be installing them into this plastic. I believe that would be a turbo inlet piping. We're gonna go ahead and slide this side in first, and then put the silicone hosing over the plastic piece, just like that. Go ahead and tighten this side down. All right, so next we're just gonna put the cone filter on to the actual intake tubing, and we can go ahead and tighten this down. All right, so the last piece is this plastic covering that we need to put on. We went ahead and put the actual little heat shield part on. It's got these 3 bolts right here, and then there's this little metal piece that you put on that actually goes into the rubber grommet right here. And just look at the durability of this thing. Like, I am fully trying to shake it. It is rock stiff, not going anywhere. Super sturdy. All right, everything installed. Let's get started up. Let's see what she sounds like. That sounds insane. What do you think? Wow, that's so loud. It sounds so good.
That's vicious.
It is vicious. Yeah, that is, what a difference. Oh my God. All right, so we got everything installed, and we're gonna do a little ride along. Yeah, what's up, buddy? You're vicious. The last piece to modifying your B48 engine with an MST intake.
It smells good.
Oh, yes. It's like a peppermint. The MST mint. Back to this episode of car karaoke. Thick whip, bruh. Thick whip, bruh. Once you get boot mode, this thing is gonna be. This thing's gonna sound really good.
Did you hear those pops?
Yeah, like you already have pops, and all you have is the M Performance exhaust. That sounds sick,
It's like,
dude.
It's like, and
Yeah.
then something else.
Dude, it sounds bad.
Oh, this is so fun.
That's crazy sounding, dude. It's like. That is nuts.
Where are we going?
Take a right. We'll just go around the block. That's crazy. Sounds cool. It's like, but I like how it's not all the time. Like,
Yeah.
you can only hear it when you're. You're just gonna do it everywhere all the time. Do you like it?
Love it.
You love it? Awesome. The downshifts are crazy. It's like a. I don't know if you can hear it on camera. I don't know if you guys can hear this on camera, but there's like, it's hard to explain. There's the air. It's like three parts. There's the air going in, like sucking in, and then there's like the flutter from the turbo, and then there's like a drone afterwards, like it's crazy. It's like a crazy trifecta of these sounds. It sounds really cool though. What is that? Oh, you need gas, boy. You need to gas up. You need to gas up. Okay, so now we're gonna compare my N20 MST intake to his B48 MST intake. Let's see what the sound differences are. Alright, so those are the two comparisons, N20, B48, crazy difference. I actually like the way that the B48 sounds a little bit better than mine. It's a little more of like a controlled sound, but man, at the end of the day, what a great upgrade. Thank you so much, Keys Motorsports. Thank you, MST. Thank you, that F30 for being involved, and that'll effectively end today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do subscribe, comment down below, like this video, and obviously hit that bell notification. Just like that, this video is over. And I'm out. Peace. Peace.